Fixed it. I'm so happy I fixed that issue with OBS. Where OBS would make like that loud dingy sound whenever I close the dockable window to this extension. It's a whole thing. I'm not gonna be a geek about it. Hi, hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I am Daisy Whoops, and we are back in the lab. Hi, Vod. I just dropped some. I have like an explosion at my desk right now. I have just a huge explosion at my desk right now. And my Twitch is saying I have... My Twitch is showing a chat that like isn't the pinned chat. I don't have a pinned chat for the stream. Oh, it's not showing on actual Twitch, just on my streaming thing. I love that. I love that for me. Oh, tracking is scuffed. Everything is scuffed. My phone is going to fall out, and it's not aligned with my face. Hopefully that's a little better. There we go. Tracking. I made this model myself in a Nochi 2D with no tutorials, okay? And all of this was just vibes and the mercy of God. Like I don't know what I'm doing, and that includes model making. But I know how to draw, and we're here, and today we're drawing my beloved croqueta. I feel like I just went down 5 trains of thought and completed none of them. My beloved croqueta at my very messy desk that still has everything from Bible study, including my Bible, which is so silly. I actually stream in my older brother's room because that's like where the good computer is, and he doesn't live here anymore. I have permission, it's fine. So I don't really go in here unless I'm working on this computer. And since I was sick, I wasn't working on this computer. And all of last week, I've been like, where is my physical Bible? All of last week, I've literally been like, where is it? Where is it? Which, like, I'm the type of person that I don't care, especially because I know this Bible doesn't like leave the house, so I know it was somewhere here. And I was like, well, I'll just read it on my phone. I have it on my phone. So that's where it was. Have paper towel rolls, bunch of sticky notes, my poor journaling Bible. She's been neglected this week. So, yeah. This past week has been crazy. I've been looking at VGen. I've been wondering if I should do a VGen instead of an Etsy. I don't really know yet, and frankly, I want to get some more miles in, especially in Live 2D. Before I start selling any models or anything like that. So today we are making my baby boy into a mascot, because if I get to be an anime girl, it is only fair he gets to be a little anime hamster. I need to tweet my links, okay? I'm so good at the streaming. And now there's like, what is that? There's some gardener. Why? I just got home from work. Please, no. Share. I love how it still says Twitter. That is so funny. The Twitch like share feature literally is like, literally says Twitter. Yay, paste the YouTube. I'm going to say live now. Wah. Ding ding. Little smiley face. Little smiley face. I actually love talking to myself. I think it's the mental illness, but I like talking to myself. Let's use that charcoal brush. That's nice. I don't know. I just feel like it relaxes me. So I have some hamster figures. This is actually really funny, and I don't know if it's really funny, but I actually usually draw like kind of more realistically. So part of my art development is like learning that sort of anime style. And boy, oh boy, it's hard to wrap my head around sometimes. Okay. I'm sorry, I need to have all my chats open. I'm so like nervous about somebody chatting and me just missing it because of that one time. And I don't know if my little OBS chat for Twitch is right. Whatever. Whatever. So, Croqueta is my hamster, and he is the subject of today's stream. Just something a little more lighthearted, especially because I finally figured out how to use Twitter. I think I figured it out. And honestly, terrible website. I mean, I have literally... I've seen so many people say so many nasty things in the past 24 hours, and I don't know what pose I want him to be in. I kind of like him like hunched over like that, but I've seen so many people say so many nasty things on that website in like the past 2 days than I have literally seen in real life for like since COVID. It's really funny because I was like starting to get into my head a little bit about like the whole side A, side B thing. Just because it's one of those things that I think, like, as a gay person, you really... I can only speak on my experiences, but it feels just like a goalpost, an ever-moving goalpost. And, being in an affirming church, I had forgotten about how prominent that was and how nasty people are for like no reason about it. And then Twitter reminded me. What a site. What a website. Truly, what a website. Because I haven't even done character design. I just went straight into drawing my baby because I love him. I also like this pose of him. He's watching TV in that picture because he does this cutest little thing. The cutest little thing where he will like sit and watch TV with us. And like because we free roam him on the couch because he has a ball because my mom and I are both like working adults, and yeah, I'm 23. I live with my mom. Get over it. So we're both working adults, and we have like we try to like make our schedules work so that we can spend time together. That was actually part of the reason that I had initially like taken the Sunday streams off, is because Sunday is kind of like church and then family day. It's like and I did not want to spend it streaming on the internet, being plugged in. I didn't think that would be very healthy, especially after my week on Twitter. What a terrible website. What a terrible website. Can I just say, like, I don't know what happens on that website. Like, what sort of chemicals are in the water that make people, like, behave like that. I don't know what's happening, but truly, like, if that's where you get all of your opinions, please get off of Twitter. Even if you just like open your Bible, like, just get off of Twitter. Just get off of Twitter. Do anything else. Like, it was literally just my day of like shock and horror. I was literally just like, well, I'm just going to try and keep things positive and just like focus on being kind and showing love and all that. So I did not get into any Twitter internet beef, but dear God, it is tempting. I mean, like, seriously, what a website. I think I want to make him like all fuzzy and spiky to match me, because I have like all these spikes in my ponytail. And I know in my new design, I should open it up. Wait, let me not dox myself. I don't even know if it opens on this monitor that I'm recording, but I'm just going to do this. You guys can see up close my jank model. This model that I'm speaking through is actually so jank. I'm going to talk about it in my scripted video whenever I do that. It opened on the other screen. I didn't even have to do this. It opened on the other screen. Get away from my chest. Nope. There we go. I'm just opening my own design. There we go. Let me... I'm just filling it for my eyes because I hate the little PNG transparency thing. It always hurts my eyes. I should actually put this as more of a mid-tone and really check my colors. My colors are actually quite nice. I'm very happy with the job I did. I'm re-rendering the hair, so the hair is different. That's what I'm going to be doing Saturday. I'm going to be re-rendering the hair. And maybe the eyes. This is the merged version that I just have like for reference. So I actually don't know if I did the eyelers correctly, which is something that has been like mentally haunting me, but I haven't had time to check. So I also want to look at like what sort of hamster colors would go well with my design. So that's the other reason I opened this up. So let me just open another layer. My head's in front of it. That's my butt in real life. You don't see anything, but that is me next to my hamster. We are just sitting on that couch together. It's a very cute picture. We're doing it in this one too, but maybe I should just, you know, classic Daisy go upside down. Yeah, there we go. Let's just do this. There we go. Perfect. So, I make myself a little smaller, I think. There we go. I like that. The OBS Twitch chat being wrong is great. I should check real Twitch. Okay, there's nobody. There's nobody here. Perfect. Perfect. That means I didn't miss anybody. Bruh, all these people like my post. Where you at? Huh? Huh? I'm kidding. Let me just get myself here. Okay. So I want to like check colors. And just kind of see what we're working with. I don't want it to be... I don't know if I want it to be that teal color. There's lots of different teals in this like sparkly effect, which actually works in my favor because I think I can use these to kind of make, obviously not like a naturalistic looking fur pattern, because I don't think hamsters come in these colors. I don't think Petco has managed to make that type of abomination against God yet. Can I get a green? No, apparently I can't. That is literally mid-gray. Are you kidding me? I had a green right there. No! Ah! No, I want a green. Yes, yes, there we go. You just talk to it. That's not even that good of a green. Why don't I just do this? It was on the design. I'm an idiot. I just realized something. I realized something completely unrelated to this stream. I actually want like that sort of... Ah! I'm using my mouse for more precision. There we go. There we go. That's the color I want. I want that little yellow color in there too, because I feel like that's Daisy. That's kind of like the color. So I'm gonna go over here. I did not need to add a new layer. I don't know why I did that. That was so unnecessary of me. I'm sorry if you guys can all hear just amazing amounts of vocal fry from me today. I was sick last week, and I think you can still hear it in my voice. I can still feel it in my throat. So I can like feel the vocal fry. Fun, pleasant, wonderful. I can feel the vocal fry, but I don't really know how I hear, and I don't have doubled up sound on OBS because, frankly, it gives me a headache. I just don't like it when I stream. I'm like, because I'm so focused on yapping, right? I'm focused on yapping and drawing. Hamsters have like these short little tails, and I wanted it to be, drawing on the correct layer would help. I wanted it to be like, I want him to have like angles. I don't know if I should maybe, I don't know why I started with such a weird perspective pose. I think it's because I was just like, it takes me a couple of minutes before each stream to like warm up, I guess. Does that make sense? That like it takes me a second, especially because these streams for me are like right after work. And today I left super late because they have me video editing on a computer with no GPU. And they have me like color correcting raw footage in Premiere Pro, and I'm like, ah! Please, no. Maybe like a little stumpy guy. Nah. Because they're really like, they're kind of like, they have like fluff. And then it's like a little I like that actually. Like a little fluffy fluff. And here are his little arms, and he has little hands. Did you guys know that hamsters have like little hands? I love hamsters. I think hamsters are so cute. God cooked so hard with the hamsters. 10 out of 10. Thank you, God. He cooked so hard. And I just love my little guy. He kind of does. He's kind of I actually haven't noticed that his pattern's like that because I'm always just so focused on how cute he is. But I didn't notice that he had like that sort of, I don't know what that pattern's called. I didn't notice that he had like that sort of darker stripe. Kind of looks like a little airbender. Ah! He is so cute. My little boy. I think hamsters are the best. 10 out of 10. God cooked. Okay. I just think they're such cute little guys. And maybe it's because I too am a ball of anxiety, but like I just think they're great. And I like their personalities because you have like two types of hamster, and this is my experience. And if you're a hamster owner, you know, maybe you can chime in, especially if you've had multiple hamsters. But there are two types of hamsters. There are the types of hamsters that have no fear. They, you know, you let them out, they'll fight God. Like, no fear, no nothing. Which croquetas like that sometimes. But not all the time. And then you have like the little shy guys who just want to live their lives and are, you know, a little afraid, a little nervous, but just wants to live his life. And I relate to that. I find that incredibly relatable. Especially because Croqueta, like, all he wants to do is eat his whimsies and I feel like you really cannot tell that he has a tail. Maybe like a little bit, like that much. Kind of looks like he's pooping. Oh dear. I am a child. I am a 23-year-old child. You know what? I'm leaving it. It's his little tail. It'll be better when I color it. I don't even know how long I'm streaming for today. Honestly, I just wanted to get back on schedule after I got sick. Because and you guys know this about me, I love a good schedule. Me and a schedule, yeah. Yeah, baby. I like a plan. I like having a planner. I actually use a paper planner, fun fact. I feel like, I'm sorry, I was thinking because I was looking at Croqueta and I was looking at, I don't really have a pointer or anything. Okay, you guys see the picture I'm bonking my head towards? The picture right next to me? I was doing that, but I was thinking that maybe he should have like a broken like lab vial or something. You know, kind of draw this in two poses. I've totally forgotten what I'm talking about, but that is okay. think I should make his head and his body like more equally proportioned. It's okay if he looks like a little monster. Because, you know, mad science, theology for mutants. You know, it's okay if he looks like a little like fantasy hamster. And I love giving him little chubby cheeks. He has such cute like chubby cheeks. He really, and his ears are so big. Which ear would that be? If I rotate him this way, I think it'd be this ear. Don't worry guys, this is the sketch. Do not worry. And I'm saying that mostly for myself because I have a bad time with like actually trusting the process and not just oh, he looks ridiculous. Oh, he looks ridiculous. That is okay. We're building. We're building. This is just the shape. He looks fine. He's a little cute guy. I love him. He's my little potato. He's my little tiny baby boy. And he's such a nice hamster. He really is like the nicest hamster I've ever had the pleasure of taking care of. He just is a good boy. And I love him a lot. And I think after like baby's first week on Twitter, I deserve it. I deserve a stream. I deserve the stream. I like this picture because he's like holding his little paw up. He's like, what's this? Do I have to skedaddle? That's that pose. He's getting ready to skedaddle. And his other foot would be like down here somewhere. It'd be covered up by this arm, I think. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Whoop. You guys can see, yeah, it's just OBS. OBS scared me for a second because since I moved myself, the channel I'm using to the channel that like holds my VTuber model has like a little red outline. I kind of want him to look more like a little monster. I want him to look more like this guy. Okay. Let's start by actually giving him some characteristics. Has a little mouth here. Oh. This one's more head-on, so I feel like I can develop his look a little more. I like that little sharper nose. Not sharper. English is hard. Being a heritage speaker really just means that you don't you don't speak either language very well. Wait, no, at least I'm bilingual. I'll take it. I will take it that at least I am bilingual. His eyes should be further down, I think. I think I just need to redo the whole face. This is the pen. Oops, whatever. You should have a little mohawk like a Pokemon. Ah! This is what we get in the lab for, guys. This is what we get in the lab for. The Pokemonification. The Pokemonification. This is what I needed after work. Especially because with what work is like right now, until they get me a better machine, I literally just spend most of the time waiting for After Effects to load, as I can do literally like nothing else on that computer. So, not After Effects, Premiere. So most of it is literally just me like... Yeah, when I'm doing like photo editing, I just work. But when they have me video editing, the computer... The pewter is not Putin. He should have little whiskers. Little whiskers. He should have little whiskers over here too. What a criminal oversight. I'm so sorry. Whiskers. I'm telling you, God was cooking. With the little whiskers and the little paws and the little feetsies. God was cooking. Cooking with gas. When he made hamsters, and I am grateful for it. Okay. I think those are good enough sketches. And I didn't have anything to eat. I literally just ran straight into streaming. I do that a lot on my weekday streams. I'm just finding out. I mean, I'm very new to streaming, which I'm okay with because this is more of like a hobby to get myself to actually do artwork instead of scroll through YouTube on my phone. So that's why I was kind of just like, I'm gonna jump in. And that was like, which I don't know if that was like the best plan. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna alpha lock. I'm gonna make these like a darker gray. Yes. Let me make this brush huge. Okay. You. No. You. There we go. There we go. I should probably line them. I can use my brain. I promise. I promise you all I can use my brain. Should I use the G pen? I never really use it. I never really use it. I'll try it out. Let me start with this first little guy. So yeah, I have no idea how long I'm going to stream for today. Character design says that I should be counting these little... The part of me that goes to animation school is like, hey, you should count those for your character designer. And I'm like, I am my character designer. I can draw him inconsistently. Who cares? Who cares? Let's do. I just like these little sharper shapes. I think the sharper shapes really make him look good. I'm gonna do the markings, except for his little... Except for his little, like, Pokemon mohawk. He's gotta have messy hair just like me. I don't know, I just thought that these like sharper shapes would look better. Especially because like... And I don't want to like give myself a complete redesign. Although I am very tempted to. but I do think with my newer model especially that I kind of abandoned my own art style a little bit to like go with something that's, I mean, it's not like a lot more anime than I usually do people, but it is a lot more anime, especially the nose. Although I did the dot because I thought it would be easier to rig. That's my confession. I thought it would be easier to live 2D, and I was right. It's bad to brag, but I was right. Make his cheeks chubbier. I feel like that just makes hamsters cuter. The chubbier their cheeks are. Oh, he looks very cute. Oh ho 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 ho. And this is his little hand. On his Whimsy. His Whimsy is actually a dog toy. And I'm not gonna dox myself, but my real life people know that it's related to a project I worked on. That I worked on for school. And it was very serendipitous because I'm not gonna put a lot of detail into drawing the Whimsy though. The Whimsy is just gonna be like I'm really lining today. How does this look? Doesn't look terrible. Does not look terrible. I feel like this needs a... I feel like that needs another line. That does not look terrible, especially because I'm gonna, you know... That actually looks very good. Usually, I must be having a good art day because I usually line art for me takes a lot more finagling. I think it's because I'm just very focused. I'm very focused on Croqueta. I just love this little guy so much, okay? He is just my little baby boy. And it doesn't help that he really is like God's cutest hamster. It really does not help that he is like God's cutest hamster. I wanted to put something in front of it. What should I put? And I didn't do a thing. I didn't do my pinned message. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna write it right now. You guys look at Croqueta. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Don't you love it? What should the message be? And be quick because I want to get back to drawing. Let's just do yapping and drawing. Lurk or chat. Happy to have you. Boop. Pin it. Oh my goodness. Why do they always make it so hard for me to copy and paste things from one of these to another? Control V. Thank you. I'm gonna pin it until the end of the stream. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you for cooperating with me. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know. Oh, now you want to update chat. Now you want to be current. I see how it is, OBS. I see you. I wanted to give him like a little... I don't know. I feel like this is the pose of a guy who's just knocked something down. Chat pause due to scroll. What do you mean? What do you mean? I feel like he's like knocked something down. I should do this on another layer. How the heck does perspective work? Not like that. He's just my cutie, my little cute guy. You know what? I'm just gonna line him. And if you guys desire to, you know, edit him knocking something over or something, feel free. Like, I actually would be delighted, especially because Twitter, as I have mentioned before, is terrible. It is terrible. I do not care for it. It's one of those things where it's like, I simultaneously do not care for it, and also I'm like, okay, let me just try and like get on here and be nice. Be the change you want to see in the world, right? Like my ulterior motive is be nice. My ulterior motive is spread kindness. And hopefully everybody can come out just, you know, a little bit kinder, a little bit gentler. A little bit more capable of switching to the right pen. I actually very much like this G pen. I'm having a really good drawing day. Wow. My artists understand. My artist should understand at least that sometimes the art, especially the lining, some days it wants to go. And some days everything you draw is just hideous. And you know, at those points I feel like a person in the medieval period being like, must have been the devil. You know, like, there are spirits about here. It's one of those things that just is. I like to put his eyes a little far away because he's a silly little guy. I think he looks good with the messy hair. He looks a lot more like his avatar than I do, okay? Here's his little hand. His little hand. I seriously don't even know if this is just like the pet hamster buff or what it is, but I'll take it. I don't really like how that little hand turned out, but I do not care enough to correct it. Look at my little guy. Look at my little guy. I don't know if I'm going to use these colors or if I'm going to change them, but here is my little guy. Here is my little guy. I wonder if I can use that thing I saw. I saw something on the hell site and I wanted to see if I could use it, but I guess not. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm just going to right now. I don't even need these lasso tools. I don't know why I did that. Unless when you do the lasso, is it after here? No. Okay. Old-fashioned way. Old-fashioned way. Here we go. We go. And I should just color the whimsy. What color is the whimsy? It's like a dark green. It's like a dark green, like that. There we go. Just gonna color. Oy! I'm gonna color the whimsy. Do we feel whimsical yet? And then I'm gonna put us on a gray background because this hurts my eyes. I know that this is like cleaning up the floor with a toothbrush, but I think it adds a nice little charming quality to the line work, to the like style of the illustration, especially because it just like keeps it quick and messy. Let me real quick just make that a mid-tone. There we go. Help your eyes. I use a soft eraser when I do this. I haven't drawn like this in a long time. I feel like I should draw like this a lot more often. Especially because this is like my personal work channel. And it's really funny because I was on the hell site, the terrible Twitter, and there was somebody like lamenting all these NSFW VTubers, which honestly I feel that, and like how they feel like they need to present themselves a certain way. And then I thought about that, and you know, I was at work and I'm doing video on that terrible awful machine, so I don't have anything to do. This like stupid MacBook that they have me on is making, you know, the fans are whirring like a jet engine. It's you know, rendering frames like 45 minutes to go. I'm stuck there. I've got to look busy. I'm like looking at like the YouTube analytics page for the company, like taking random notes, like trying to look busy. And I'm just like thinking about this. Not because like NSFW VTubers bother me, but because I was thinking about like my own art style and how I want to make a scripted video on this whole adventure, and maybe this will just be a part of it. And it will be like redesign number 3. Goodness. I'll pray on it. I will pray on it because I really don't have time for that, especially because like I'm going on vacation next week. And I just don't have time for this. So I think his white part should be the yellow, actually. Or here. Down here at his feetsies. underside. Where else is white? Down here. Make that smaller. It's like his muzzle. I don't know if that's called like something different on hamsters, but it would be his little muzzle. And the inside of his ears are actually like darker. I'm just kind of doing this as like I observe. So is this. So is this. And this is a pattern that would, you know, go all the way down to his back like that. Yeah, and then it would be on his back here. I think that last little sprig would actually be yellow. I don't know why I grabbed it instead of from my actual references, but it is what it is. I don't know, maybe when I play with Vroid, I'll give myself like a soft redesign. My content is just me becoming a VTuber forever. It's just me going a soft redesign, a soft redesign, a soft redesign over and over and over again. No, actually I think they'd be yellow. I think his little paws would be yellow. If I'm trying to, you know, mirror the colors from nature. Have little. Now we just blend. We blend. I'm actually just trying to like be kind of rough, kind of, you know, maybe you know, just try, because I think fur is very easy to make an illusion for if you're just rough enough. If you're just like rough and tumble enough about it, I think you can make the illusion of fur pretty easily in a simple style by just like bullying the color around a little bit with a blender brush. I'm using a really tiny blender brush and I'm not like softening everything. Because that's something I see like that's something, and I did it too. I still do it all the time actually when I do digital art. But I think just like grabbing the blend brush or grabbing the blur brush, that is the blur brush is not your friend. Okay? Trying to, what's the thin gouache brush? Let's try this. I'm having such good luck with all these different brushes. But yeah, I think it's very easy to just fake. I think part of the reason why I've been having like trouble drawing on stream is because I have been kind of like really locked in to doing like the anime art style. And I don't even think I was conscious of it until until I read a tweet about something completely unrelated. It is what it is. So yeah, because I know after I'm done with my live 2D model, or maybe like while I'm doing it, I want to play with Vroid. I've played with it a little, which really just means that I've like pushed buttons and watched a speed model. And I saw those UV maps and I went, I've made a UV map before. And as we know, that is the path to destruction right there. That is how you play yourself. That is literally how you end up way in over your head doing things. It's also how you learn. But you see, you just smudge it around and it kind of looks like fur. This is one of those things that like I can't be bothered to really render this super hard. I am going to render this whimsy just a little bit. Just a smidge. I always like to change my hue a little bit when I'm picking colors for stuff like this. I actually think this is such a deep color. I should go the other way and go brighter. Kind of do this backwards. Just the opposite of the way I was thinking. I'm so sorry if you guys can like hear the vocal burn in my voice, because I can just feel it in my throat, and I can't imagine that would be terribly pleasant to listen to. There we go. That looks much better. That looks much better. I put this above it, yeah. I wanted to I can just do new correction there. I love doing this where I just grab the tone curve and start, you know, going a little ballistic. Ah, my eyes. Ah, my eyes. I do think the colors could be stronger. Can I just real quick make this a clipping mask? Dang. Thank you. I'm like, I need to make this a clipping mask pronto. Actually do like that brighter sort of orange underbelly. I think that looks a little better. No, I think he should kind of stay the amount of blue he is. Maybe a little more green. The blue's a little deeper. I like that. I just kind of like futz with the curves until I like how they look. That makes him look like he got, you know, caught in the lab experiment. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Can I knock that up? What happens if I do this? Nothing. Boo. Okay. I think I would need to blend those colors a little more. But I actually quite like that. This needs to get blended in more, but I like that. I think this whole guy needs to blend more. There we go. There we go. bring some of his yellow back real quick. What? Huh? Why is it doing that? Will you do that? Why are you doing that? Why is it red? Why is it red? I'm not hallucinating, right? That's literally... Why is it red? Because of the tone curve. You know, people pay me to make visuals for them. Isn't that, like, crazy? That I make visuals for people, like, as an actual job. Hey man, if I can do it, anybody can do it. If they're out here letting me do this, anybody can do it. Shia LaBeouf, okay man? Just do it, don't let your dreams be dreams. Like, the worst is when I said that, my brain went like, I don't know if you guys, if you guys know the church banger, only God can do it, do it. But that's like what went into my, that was actually the first thought in my brain. I'm just, I don't sing it very well. Yes. Okay. I think I'm quite happy with this little man. Look at my little guy. Isn't he a little cute guy? Don't you think he's cute? Look at this guy. Look at this little guy. I do want to adjust his colors. I want him to be less blue. I have decided that I want him to be actually like that. I actually like that. And I'm not just deluding myself. Oop, I do not like that. Oop. I mean, I like that, I think. I think that's a winner. I think that is a winner. I can scoot these guys a little closer together. Let me just... I'm literally just gonna merge selected layers. And just grab them. And yoink them this way. And just yoink him this way, and then... Da, 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 da. Change canvas size. What should we name him? My first instinct is Zap. I want it to be like... I want it to be a one-word name. I think Zap is cute, but I don't know what else. Honestly, and then it's zip, zap, zop. Or it's 3 of them and they're zip, zap, and zop. But that's too much work, and I only have 1 hamster. Decisions. I want to do it in like this green. I want to do it in this green. Yeah. No, I want to do it in like the electric green on the gator. Yeah, there we go. What should I name you? Well, your real life name is Croqueta. And I'm sorry, sweetie, I've already doxed you, but we can't call you that. So we gotta come up with a stage name for you. My pretocho. Maybe something like Beaker? I'm trying to think of like mad scientist-y names. I don't know. Frankie? Nah. I like Bubbles. But that's a Powerpuff Girl. You can't be named Bubbles. We're infringing on copyright. No. Frankie, but it's actually after St. Francis. only my stream goers know that it's Frankie, but it's actually after St. Francis. I don't know. This is tough. This is tough. This is hurting my brain. What should I call him? What should I call you? I didn't even think I would get this far. Bunsen burner? No. Bunsen burner would be funny. It looks like he's glowing, so maybe something off of like radioactive. Cause he looks like he's like a little experiment. And I don't want to be like subject 1. I'm not even gonna write that. No, he needs a name. Oh, he needs a name. He needs a name, and then I'll end the stream and I'll post him. It'd be really funny if his name was just like Bill. Name's just Bill. Name's just Bill. No. I don't know. If I look for cute hamster names, I don't even think that'll... I don't even think that'll like... I don't think that'll show up with what I want. I'll Google cute hamster names, see what comes up. It's probably gonna be just like stupid things. What if I put science? Where all about pets. 295 cute and funny hamster name ideas with meanings. This is so stupid. Bubba for big sweet hamster. Beefcakes. Budweiser. Imagine having like a Chewy. If your hamster likes chewing stuff very profound. Cashmere. Or a very soft hamster, just like cashmere. Clyde. You can get another hamster and name him Bonnie. Comet is cute. I like Rocket. It's not on this list, but I like Rocket. Magoo. For a hamster that reminds you of a cartoon character named Magoo. What does that even mean? What? Cujo, a sweet hamster name. Cujo. like the horror movie. This is so stupid. Snookums. Tufty. Twitches. That's devious. Taz. Ursa. Oh, somebody follow. Hi. Also, hello. Hi. Yes, I'm trying to name my little guy. Thank you for the follow. I'm actually gonna name him and then we go. But thank you for the follow. I'm looking at this like terrible list of hamster names that I found on the internet. Zip. What? Yeah. Whack. I know. Terrible timing. Terrible timing. But I need to name him. So you come so Joey. Joey is funny. I was playing around with like just like regular guy names. This brush is actually mad fin. Mad bright. Joey is fun. There was a point where I'm like, Bill. I thought of calling him Bubbles. I thought Bubbles was cute. This like list of hamster names is crazy. I wonder if there's another list for 100 names for pet hamsters by Spruce Pets. Biscuit is number 1. Yes, this is based off my real life hamster, because if I get to be an anime girl, he gets to be... Well, not an anime girl, I guess. I don't know. I did this at some point when I was just yapping, and then I forgot. I can put myself back. I think it's because I was covering up my layers. Ooh, that's my overlay. It was because I was covering up my layers while I was drawing. And I actually do have legs. I do have legs. Wait, I need to beat the legless accusations really quickly. Wait, I do have legs. Excuse you. No, it's that it's double because OBS, that's not right. That's not the right app. There we go. Oh, twin. Yes, I can multiply myself. That's all of me. With my stupid skirt physics. I had to beat the legless accusations. Thank you. I made her myself. I made her myself. This was my first model. And now... And then the 2.0 I'm making on Saturday. Yeah, it's also because I'm a very smiley person. I can frown. I don't really have an open mouth frown. It kind of just turns into a into a circle, but I can frown. And I was actually very proud of myself because I did this all with like mouth forms and I don't have like any actual like toggles to mess with, so it just follows my face. I was very proud of myself. That was like my nerd moment. That was my moment where I'm gonna make myself a little bigger. If I can, hello. There we go. This was baby's first live 2D, not even live 2D, this is some Anochi 2D. So I was very proud of myself getting like, getting a face that worked without any like toggles. So I was thinking bubbles or beaker. I think I've been streaming for like a month. I can check YouTube, let me check real quick, I'll tell you. I have been streaming. Where the heck is it? I think I've been streaming for a month. Yeah, I have 25 videos. Joined April 20th, 2025. 420. I joined on 420. So, yeah. I completely just left my YouTube live manager. I stream 3 times a week. I stream Tuesdays at 6, and that's typically like drawing and yapping. I stream Thursdays at 6. I'm gonna be playing like Ace Attorney and drawing on the stream, and then I stream Saturdays at noon where I'm doing live 2D and I'm currently rigging myself. Hold it! I'm blind. Please don't spoil it. I'm going in completely blind. I've only seen the memes. I've only like listened to what's the like meme song? Okay, bet. So yeah. I've seen all the memes and I was like, well, it's $30 on Steam and it's a lot of games for $30, so why not? I think it's like, I've seen the Daft Punk one where they do harder, better, faster, stronger, and it's like all the anime lawyers. I think it's called like Turnabout Funk or something, the other one. Objection Funk. Objection Funk, that's what it's called. So that's all the knowledge I have of it. And that's what I'm going to be doing Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And there's of course Joey. So these are the name ideas I have. Well, these were the name ideas I had. And this is the one you came up with, which honestly, Joey is kind of based. I think just giving him like a normal guy name and being like, this is Frank, would be very funny. And just being like, oh, dang, time zones. Yeah, if it's 1:20 a.m. for you, that means I stream at midnight on weekdays. Oh dear. Thank you. All my VODs are also up on YouTube, and they stay up on Twitch for like a week or whatever. So the VODs will exist, and I yap a lot. But if you can, please hang out. I think my Saturday streams would probably be a better time for you. I don't know where you are. Are you like in Europe? Is Europe 6 hours ahead? I think so. Germany. Yeah. It's like that sometimes. Honestly, I'm liking Frank. My sleep schedule used to be very bad. Sometimes always. Yeah. It depends on if I'm at school for me, if I'm like doing school or if I'm working. If I'm doing school, it's cooked. It's gone. My sleep schedule is... My sleep schedule is just ruined, but if I have work and I have to like consistently get up very early and be there on time, because I like being places on time. I think it's polite. And I don't want to get fired. I'm actually liking Frank a lot. I know you said Joey, but I think I'm gonna name him Frank. And it'll keep the normal guy spirit. Frank is fine as well, yes. I'm happy we agree. Happy we agree on Frank. I dub the little creature Frank. Yeah. It's fine, I just like yapping. I just like to talk. And I enjoy suggestions, so I'm happy you made one. Oh yes, this is Frank. I am going to stop and have dinner. I know different time zones. I am going to stop and have dinner. I hope you sleep at a somewhat reasonable time, or find some... You gonna raid? I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that at all. I am a Twitch noob. So I might just like abandon you to the homepage. Yes, show me. Do I have to go into the creator dashboard? Or is it over here? You do /raid and then the name of the person you want to raid. Just in the chat? Oh, wow! Who should I raid? I'm like, I don't even know who to raid. But now I want to do it. Do I even follow anybody on this? No, I don't. Oh, this is terrible. Suggest somebody, yeah. My one person raid, yeah, let's go. I really don't follow anybody. I just kind of like get on here and stream. Nia Nightshade. So I do /raid. And then Nia Nightshade. Like this, or is there a space? Is it like this? You will get there at some point. Thank you. I guess there is a space. Nightshade. The raid has been created! Ah. Okay, well, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Bye! Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you for hanging out and talking. I'm going to raid now. I get to press the button. Yay! Bye!
Oh, nice. Randy got it. Hello? Another raid. Hello. Easy.